All right, everybody, come on over. Come on over. All right. Well, good morning. My name is Ian. I'll be your instructor today. And why don't we start with introductions? So just give me your name and your favorite shot in tennis.
My name is Paul. My favorite shot is the serve.
Serve, okay.
My name is Shelton, and my favorite shot is
Inside out? Nice.
Eric. And my favorite shot is anything that stays in. My name is JP, and my favorite shot is forehand down the line.
Forehand down the line. Okay, great. Well, today we're going to work on forehands. And so it's going to go, we'll do a warm-up exercises, and then we'll do a drill, forehand drill, and then we'll do a forehand game, and then we'll wrap it up at the end and go over what we went over. All right? So for the warm-up exercises, we don't need our rackets, so we can put the rackets down. And then you can line up on the sideline here and just give yourself enough space between each other. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Right. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, we're going to work on the upper body first. We're going to do a letter Y with our arms. So it's going to look like this. So we'll do 7 of those. So start. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we'll make the letter T with our arms. So it'll look like this. And then begin. All right, and then we'll do the letter W with our arms. So it'll go look like this. So we'll do 7 of those. All right, and then we'll do something to warm up our upper back and our spine, so it'll look like this. So you want to stretch that back. Okay, and then we'll do knee raises, and it'll look like this. Okay, and then we'll do a knee hold, and you'll balance, and it'll look like this. We'll do the other leg. All right, and then we'll do heel taps, and it'll look like this. And then we'll balance and we'll hold. And then the other side. Okay, and then for the last one, we'll do a lunge with a twist, so it'll look like this. And we'll do 5 on each side. All right, that's it for the warm-up. All right, everybody, come on over. All right, so now we're going to do our skill drill. It's a forehand progression, so it'll be all forehands. We'll partner up, so we'll have 2 on that side and 2 on this side. And the idea with this drill is your swing path is going to be determined by your distance to the net. So if you're close to the net, what's your swing path going to look like? Smaller? Exactly. Right. And then what about the speed of the swing? It's going to be slower. Exactly. And then if you're back behind the baseline, what's your swing path going to look like? It's going to be like a full swing, right? And then the speed is going to be faster. Exactly. So we're going to work on that. So everyone will start about 3 feet inside the service line. It's going to be a self-feed to your partner. And from here, it's going to be that short, compact swing, right? So it's going to look like this. So we'll do that for about a minute. I'll call time, and then everyone's going to move back to about 3 to 4 feet behind the service line. And then our swing path is going to increase for that because we're farther from the net. So we're gonna add a follow through. So it's going to look more like this. And then the third spot will be behind the baseline. So that's going to be a full swing. So that's going to look like this. So, and I'll call time for that. And then after we're done at the baseline, everyone's going to come back to the original position and we'll switch partners. And then we'll repeat it. And that'll be part one. And then part two will be down the doubles out. So it'll be a little more challenging for the part two. Same positions, but now you want to keep the ball in the doubles out for the whole drill. We'll do the 3 steps, and then we'll change partners and do it in the doubles out. So where do we start for this drill? Exactly. And then how do you know when to switch positions?
You will tell us.
Tell us the time, exactly. And then when we're done with the baseline portion, what do we do then?
Switch partners.
Exactly. You guys got it. All right. Let's start.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, let's move back behind the service line. All right, that's time. Let's go behind the baseline. Eric, when you see the ball, if you can try to get your shoulders rotated a little bit more, a little bit sooner. Yeah. Yeah, that looks really good. So yeah, feel your upper body kind of coil. All right, everybody. Now we will do part two. So something that might help you keep it in the doubles alley is to be outside the doubles alley. So your racket will stay inside the doubles alley. So JP, you'd want to move over inside the court a little bit. And then Eric, you'd want to move a little bit outside the court. Try to extend your left hand out a little bit more. Give you a little bit more spacing. So those look really good. The shape looks really good, but just feel that the racket kind of extend more and wrap around you more, and just a little bit faster swing, and it'll look even better. Yeah. With forehands. So this will be, we'll pair up. So we'll have one waiting on that side, one on the due side of the court. We'll have one waiting over here and one on the due side of this court. So we're going to play out the point, first to 7 points. It'll be a self-feed, and it'll be just the deuce side of the court will be inbounds, including the doubles out. So that'll be the first part where we'll feed, we'll go to 7 points. Whoever wins that point is going to stay in. Whoever loses that point is going to rotate with their partner. If you win 2 points in a row, you're going to rotate with your partner. And then the first team to 7 will win that. And then we'll switch partners. So everybody will get to play with everybody and against everybody. And that'll be the first part. And the second part, we'll do the same drill, but then the doubles alley will be out of bounds. So that'll be a little bit more difficult. And then we're going to do cross-court singles with the forehand because that's going to be your most common shot, right, when you're playing in a match. And that's going to give you the most real estate so you can be the most consistent. So where do we stand on this game to start? Two side, exactly. And then how many points can you win in a row before you have to rotate? 2, exactly. And then after how many points are we going to change partners? 7. Exactly.
What if it hits your backhand? You run around it.
Oh, excellent question. You can hit one backhand. Just one. All right, let's start. Yeah, and last shot you push back when the ball went short. Yeah. So when you're pushed back, you need more air. You need more lift. So the farther you go back, just think, I need to go higher over the net. cross court until you get something you can attack. All right, let's do one more. Does anybody have that? All right, good job. Okay, let's all come in, guys.
That's super fun.
Yeah, did you guys enjoy that?
Yeah, that's good. There's a fun drill. That's a lot of great rallies.
So,
Really competitive. How much time did I thought?
yeah, we had what, a 20 shot?
Oh my God, you too. Shep and Paul.
That was awesome.
So why was that drill so fun?
Just like good, consistent forehands, like that one after another. So,
Well, like in a match, it's like the one that keeps it in play the longest usually wins. So it's really good.
Right. So it builds up that match consistency.
Sure.
Right? And then what ball do you think is the most effective on that?
that deep, heavy spin.
Deep, heavy, spinny ball, right?
It's like
Yeah, or pulling wide.
Yeah.
That well, especially with the doubles out. But like I was telling Shep, if you can hit a deep, heavy ball in this drill, you just wait for the ball that you can attack, right? Sometimes you'll hit hard, an amazing forehand, it's great, but the other guy hits it back to you really hard, right?
It's almost at those angles that it opens you up. They open you up for you because they're taking you wide. So
Right. Well, angle makes another angle.
Yeah, that's right.
So when you take somebody wide, you have to be ready. They might go with an angle with you.
And that's what
like,
these guys were doing.
Like JP had an amazing shot where he pulled Paul really wide, but Paul came up with this amazing shot that was trouble. But that's the risk you take. But going angle if you can usually,
At least
the majority of the time you'll be okay with it. Okay, well, great job. So now that was the first part. So now we're going to take out the alleys. So let's get a drink if we need it, and then we'll play the same game without the alleys.
Cool. They're good.
So when you're rallying, just try to stay light on your feet. Yeah, exactly. Don't let your feet get stuck, and just try to time your split step. Okay. That'll help you move laterally to the ball. Okay, guys, let's bring it in. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and working on your forehand. What did you think about that drill with the progression?
I thought it was good. It was hard, like as you got further and further away from the net, but instructive and useful.
So, yeah, the challenge at the baseline. What did you find was the challenge there?
Like less of a margin for error. Like you could miss hit when you're close, and it can still kind of stay in, but as you get further and further away, it's one little degree of kind of kills you.
And then sometimes when we feel that pressure to aim it, we aim it instead of hitting through, right? Instead of being loose. So next time maybe just try to be loose and do a big follow through and try that.
Yeah, I felt like that last drill we did helped with the looseness.
Yeah, it was more on fire.
Yeah, and why was it easier to be loose on that last drill? Because we were going cross court, right?
Yeah.
Lower part of the net, I think, helps.
Yeah. You can be more consistent with more real estate, right? You've got literally more court to get into, so you can use it.
Yeah.
So you can maybe incorporate that into the next drill you're hitting down the line. Just remember to stay loose. Okay, great. Well, thanks again for coming. And let's do a little rack and high five.
Let's go. Thanks a lot. All right. Thanks. See you next time.